Hair is everywhere. Hey, sweet pea. Freya's come to say hello already, haven't you? My girl. Your mommy's girl? Yeah? I don't know if that's a wise plan there, sweetie. You can knock everything over. How about you go this way? And you'll go that way. There we go. So we'll give it a little bit of time for some people to get in the room. Welcome, 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 anyone who's around. Hello, welcome. Hi, MK. How are you, Marcy? You staying out of trouble or finding some? That helps when I turn that thingy off. So you guys don't hear me twice. So I don't hear me twice. Ugh, my hair is just so humid here. Oh, thank you, MK. That's very sweet of you. Appreciate that very much. I have a sip of coffee. Put my hair in a tie, maybe. Let's find out. That's a yes. I got the Ace of Wands, first card. Is there something to do with it? Something he's passionate about doing, but is there something he's passionate about doing? So that's where your doubt lies, because it's kind of in his passions, but you're not so sure how it'll play out. Perhaps he stayed at a job for quite some time that was not necessarily what he'd have wanted to have done. Him taking this job's definitely a leap of faith. I'll tell you that much. I feel that big time. Oh yeah, look at that. As I get the Knight of Cups. It's like him going straight into what makes him happy. And it may look small. He's going to be noticed. He's going to be noticed by, you want to know who he's going to be noticed by? The head honcho, the emperor, the CEO of the company. If he's not CEO, he's going to be noticed by such. And he's going to be given a financial opportunity. It's almost like for them to see what he does with it. It's a test. Yeah, I got Queen of Pentacles. Trying to build something. And the Wheel. Wow. The Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Wheel. Because of his job and what he's doing, it's like leveling you up too. Just saying. Literally, the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. Pregnant. I don't know if all of you trying to get pregnant or not, but I'm telling you, pregnant with the possibilities of the new. That's beautiful. And lots of people involved. Lots of people involved. So I wonder if this is a company that's run by a man and his wife, or the wife has some sort of stake in the company. That could be as well. It's absolutely a wish granted. Going to bring healing to your finances. healing to your life. Ah, there you go. I think, I don't know if your grandbaby's born yet, but they're going to be a mirror reflection of, I want to say, your daughter when she was younger. It's a soul contract with you in some sort of way. He is. Yeah. That's what I thought. Well, you have nothing to worry about. My God. Those are beautiful cards. I think the worry stems in, my hair is just going crazy. Curly hair in humid weather does not work well. But the thing about, what was I going to say now? I don't know. Poof! It went away. I don't know if it was terribly important. Oh, my nose is itchy. So, MK, do you pull tarot cards? Does someone around you other than me pull tarot cards? Like, I mean, in your personal vicinity? Because I feel like you've gotten a gift that you're not using here with the Queen of Cups, because that's a highly intuitive individual. Unless it's about your own situation, then you don't know how to tell intuitiveness from desire. Or fear, or, yeah. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. What's this tell you? Take the leap of faith. It's gonna take, whoa, crap. Holy crap. Take a leap of faith. It's gonna take absolute great strength. This is about you now, Little Miss Chicken. Get going and put an end to the mental fuckery. Because there's some sort of calling on your life here with this. Oh yeah, totally needing to be enlightened here. MK, what's your sign again? How do I... My cat is like causing, I want to say interference, but it's not interference. It's like, you're gonna go sit in the plant. I just let her do what she's gonna do. Unless I want to hold her, then she's not allowed to. She gotta come cuddle mommy. I know you don't want to cuddle mommy. I know. I love you, stinker. Taurus, Taurus, Virgo. Taurus, Taurus, Virgo. Someone has Scorpio placements that are going to affect them in this Neptune squaring Gemini thing that we're going through from now to like the 2nd of July. I literally just heard those who are chicken are going to get drowned in their emotions. See, I have the Virgo energy here upside down. In your 3rd house. Oh, why is that not surprising? Do you remember what the 3rd house is about? Communication. I'm just saying. You have a soul purpose with communication, and you are intuitively led and intuitively guided. I have all the houses written down right here. 3rd house is communication. Yeah. Oh. But like, you're like, hell nah. No. No. No, 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 no. You can't pay me enough money to make me do that shit. That's what I'm getting for that. What's your deal, hey? What's your deal? You watch tarot card readings. You listen about them. You've learned so much that you don't even think you've learned. And you could give people guidance, literally your friends. You could sit there, right? You could sit there and listen to your friends talk, and you would sit there and think of a card that comes to you and tell them what they should do based on that card that comes to your mind, but you will not share that gift with the whole world. You'll share it with your friends, the people that you know won't judge you, because that's important, but you will not share it with the rest of the world. And I want to know why that is. Well, it's something you've thought about, and you're waiting for the divine to call you towards doing it. Because you're more judgmental of yourself than anybody else is. I love this deck. Look at this, 8 of Swords. But look at the owl, the all-knowing owl that is behind her. With wings on you. You see the power that you have, the abilities you have. And you're just sitting by the pond like this. In temperance, in wait. Waiting for balance to come. Hi, Narc. You're waiting for healing. You're up in your head about what you should do, or about whether you're good enough, or about what everything else is, but it's almost like, will healing come to you unless you take up the path. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles, literally again. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You're learning slowly and smoothly. You feel like, if I was supposed to do this, like on here, on this thing, then it's like, I would know. And I sure as hell don't get that feeling right now. Or do you? The devil. You see how our ego sits there and talks to us to keep us safe. And we wait for divine perfect timing. We will even sit there, oh yeah, I got the 3 of Wands. Your ships are totally going to come in with us. But we'll sit there and say it's about divine timing and I don't feel led, so that we can stay tied to the version of we have of ourselves for as long as we feel we want to. You are definitely embodying Scorpio energy right now. I can tell you that much. It's like you're doing the Goldilocks thing. I've never seen this before, but in this card here, it's the 4 of Cups. It's like she's Goldilocks sitting there. I'm going to hold this cup and see how it feels. Hi, Samantha. I'm going to hold this cup, see how it feels. So I'm putting it down. I'm going to hold up another cup and see how it feels. And I'm going to put it down. I'm going to hold up another cup and see how it feels. That's the energy I'm getting. See, in this deck, it's not about missing an opportunity. It's about taking a time to really look at where your roots are from. There's a reason you even have tarot cards on your bed. Look at where your roots are from, where you're being led from. Your ancestors are nudging you forward. Interesting, as she sits there, almost like on a bed of grass, she has 3, 4 different options of which way she could go. Yeah. Pull from a different deck. Well, I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. That's challenging information for you. Now, like I said, you sit there and watch, and in watching these things and doing these things, but you have a gift. Well, absolutely your dad is there. Is your dad a Capricorn by chance or a Sagittarius? Those are the only major arcanas I have on the table. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Was your dad a Scorpio? I don't know. That's all I get. Cappy, yeah. What did I say about family ties? See? I'm just saying. Like that literally blew my mind too. I know, my mind still gets blown. I've been doing this for a while, but every single time I do a reading for somebody, my mind gets blown. Career, money, path in general, please. Mouth wide open. Oh, exactly. Exactly. So something tells me while your dad was alive, you wouldn't listen to him then either, hey? He literally just told me that. Well, she wouldn't listen to me then either. You're so welcome. He says, no. She was pretty good, but she was stubborn. Oh man, she had to have things her way. And he's like, I just like at times threw my hands up in the air and said, oh, he had a yelling issue. Oh yeah, he used to yell because his point would never get across unless, and then he realized he'd yelled too much because then you wouldn't listen to his yelling, and it was kind of like, yeah, Dad, whatever. Whether you said that to him or not, that's the energy of when you'd walk away. Be like, eh. Yeah. Is there a Scorpio around you? Do you watch a tarot Scorpio? Yeah, I know. Capricorns are very loving. They are. I feel there's a Scorpio in your presence. I don't know who that is, but I wanted to say she is big time in your presence, and I got goosebumps all over my body right now. With you, trying to get you to move forward with this opportunity. I know that you have Scorpio in your 3rd house, and I know this is Cancer, Pisces, and I know this has nothing to do with Scorpio, but I'm telling you, there's Scorpio strong somewhere around you. All right. Let's move along. Who is next? Narc, career, money, path in general, please. Yes. All right. I don't like using those cards. Fine, I'll use those cards. Holy crap. Narc, is there some serious energy going on with you or much? You're welcome. Like have you been all like kind of haywire? Man, because like I lifted up, I was told to use this deck here, and I lifted it up out of my travel box, and my pendulum went swinging across the place there. So I know there's something about that. And Freya's coming to say hi to you as well. She loves this thing. Watch her. Let's see how the kitty's energy is, shall we? Kitty's telling you should play more often. Narc. It's like you've been trying to grasp something, but it just keeps going out of your hand. It's like you feel like you're getting no's from the universe when they just want you to go out and play more because what you're trying to amass for yourself is a big deal. Oh, look at that. Got a hold of it, and then the divine pulls on it. Oh, it slips out of your... It's like a cat and mouse game for Narc right now. That's what I'm getting. You feel like a cat and mouse game with life in general. And And then they come up and they, by accident, smack you in the back of the head to get your attention, and then you focus back on where you're supposed to be. Okay, this is not a toy, honey. Okay, can we move along from the pendulum now? No, we can't. All right. Nope. Mommy's closing that now. All done. Now she's going to have her butt in my face trying to find it. Freya, this is my show. Come on now. It's my show. Scooch. Jeez. It's okay, she's cute. Yeah, I thought so. That is massive for that pendulum of very until the energy comes through it. For it just to, as I touch the deck, I was told to use fly across. Yeah, that's massive energy. It's almost like the divine is taking you from here, and you've been straddling the stream with two legs and one on either side, and all of a sudden a flood comes and they airlift you and go, okay, here you go. Yeah, here you go. Been airlifted. Well, I'm telling you right now, it's an absolute gift from the divine with 6 of Pentacles, and you are going to have absolute bliss and happiness and joy. Yeah. So I'm telling you, they've airlifted you. They're forcing you to move forward, and it is going to be beautiful. This is how you feel. What is it? You feel like it's small comeuppance and they're having to move too fast. It's like, why? I know it's an opportunity, but why the fast forward movement? Why can't we all just calm the beep down and like chill out and like take things at a decent pace? Why can't we do that? I'm okay with the fast motion. That's what I hear you saying. I'm okay with the fast motion, but do we really have to like go like cray? The thing is you're hitting a life brick wall. It's a spiritual brick wall. It's a life brick wall. It's more than a spiritual, because there's things that you have needed to move on for quite some time and perhaps didn't. You've had the nudgings, you should this, I should, or I could, but you didn't, and you wouldn't. So therefore what happens is the divine uses other people and circumstances to hop you out of that and take you to where you're supposed to be, whether by force or it's kind of like I did a reading for a Taurus a long time ago. It says the divine is taking you where taking you where you're supposed to go. The only question is, will there be kicking and screaming? Yeah. Wow. Holy crap. So here you have the 8 of Pentacles. When you put in the work, you get the 10 of Cups. This is absolute abundance emotionally. With friends, with family, in every area of your life. Absolute, whatever, like, yeah. I can't even, really. Like, I got the 3 of Wands, your ship's coming in. Well, and they're not asking you not to be scared. You can sit there. Here, oh, I just got told for you about the meditation I do, to tell you, take the leap of faith and the world card and the 9 of Cups. Absolutely beautiful cards. So a meditation that I do when I'm feeling really upset in my head, it's not even really a meditation, but it's something that I tell myself, which really, really helps me. When that little girl or little person or me, just the me that is inside of me is terrified, I allow my higher self to come down and hold that terrified me and say, you don't have to do anything. Just breathe. I've got you. So what it does is instantly brings a feeling of peace. Say that as long as it takes, on and on and on, until you get to a place of peace and the inner anxiety, you can just start to breathe. I know that you don't have to do anything moving forward too quickly, that whatever comes to you You're being taken care of by your higher self. You absolutely are ready. You absolutely are ready. And it's not about learning the lesson by now. It's about you will go through this and you will, people say, I like to think, well, I believe or I perceive. That's a beautiful way to put it because it's about perception. Do I believe or do I perceive something? I just had a light bulb moment. So, oh, I'm glad it was amazing. I don't remember it, but I'm glad it was amazing. So, I perceive this happens in a certain way. Now, why did I lose my train of thought? It's almost like because it was going to take me down a trajectory I shouldn't necessarily go at the moment. Yeah. What did I say about holding your higher self, holding that little inner you that is scared, afraid, all of that sort of thing? As you sit there and you breathe, understand that your heart's being held and you're okay and you're safe. Your higher self is holding you and they're like, just sit there, just breathe. Don't you worry. I got this. I got you. You'll have things will come up and you'll have to make a decision, but I have got you. You won't have to be up in your head. You won't have to do this. You won't have to do anything. I have got you. It's like as soon as a moment comes where you have to make a decision, you're going to know instantly the answer to that decision. There will be no more mental fuckery. Why? Because I have got you. And what it does is it allows your heart to breathe out. It allows your mind to take a break. And in that moment, there's peace. Your inner child feels held for that first time in a long time. Wow. Yeah, what did I say? You don't have to do this anymore because your higher self has got you. Tower moments are going to come left, right, and center. They're still coming, but they're absolutely all to bring you to victory. Nark, tell me your sun sign again, please. And do you know anything else about your chart? Tell me some specifics. Are you stuck, Freya? I'll be right back. Someone feels stuck. Oh, you're not stuck. You're just hanging on, are you? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So you feel guided. It's something that you perceive. But now what you need to perceive is that you are held. There's actually no action that at this moment needs to happen. You need to get into a playful energy of joy and fun. I would like you to take this. I'd like you to take this phrase with you. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, nothing that the universe would do anymore would surprise me. Nothing. And to keep that energy of nothing would surprise me, because damn, I know the universe got shit planned. But it's all to bring you into fruition, to an abundance. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, strong Scorpio in your chart. Cancer. Oh, no wonder. Oh my gosh. Mars is in Cancer right now in strong aspects. Dang. Opposing Cancer yet. Yeah. It's to get you out of something you've been tied to that you can't let go of until it's done. You'll know more when it's necessary. I'm getting the words frenetic. Yeah, you're not supposed to know. You're not supposed to know the next step. You're not supposed to know the next anything. You see. We have a full moon lunar eclipse coming up on the 26th next week. You have some very powerful energy right now to create, but you're telling yourself that you can't move forward until this other thing is dealt with. And while this other thing is being dealt with, the divine wants you to know now is the perfect time to dabble your fingers in different things that you want to create. Do not wait for that cycle to be dealt with, because it's like that's what happened when the flood came and they had to uproot you and lift you into the new energy or the new thing. They don't want you to wait, because at some point, if you wait too long, the flood's going to take you out. See, I have this one, and I have this one. You're not supposed to know. You're supposed to dip your finger in the things that are going to light you up at this point and enjoy them. It's almost like this queen holds the Ace of Wands. So it's not about knowing the trajectory. Oh, that's what it is. You're stuck on the details. It's like, oh, I might like to paint. Well, I don't know what to paint. And should I use water? Should I use oil? Should I use acrylic? Should I like just use charcoal and draw? Maybe I should this. So it's like you're getting caught up on the details. Unfortunately, when you pay too close attention to the details, you miss the higher perception, which is why I was told to use what you perceive. Yeah. What's the biggest message you have? Is MK still in the room? I'm going to pull MK and Oracle card too, since you gave me such a beautiful tip. First, I'll pull for Narc. All right. Oracle card for you from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. The Hidden Realms trying to lead you forward. We have the Web Weaver. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. So, card number 4. So you're being guided by your ancestors. As an ally, the Web Weaver rejoices that your creations are far-reaching and have positive effects on the many. Every action, every thought, every word and deed is woven into the web of creation. When the Web Weaver appears as your ally, she grants you the way to others of like mind and intention, and lets you know you're not alone in your endeavors. And that falls on page 11. Just saying. Just when you need to make a connection, like magic, synchronicity occurs. Music reverberates through the web and plays in harmony with your own. This is a sign to trust in the connectivity between all events. Magic is afoot for you. If your query is about a relationship, the Web Weaver gives you assurance that meaningful coincidences come through to give you reason to hope. Potential grows into reality with care and patience. Remember that the web reaches far and wide, and you're only capable of perceiving a small part of it. Trust and pay attention to the patterns you see play out in your life. All things will be revealed through the web. So I'm saying you're not supposed to know, but it's all coming to you. All right, did she leave already? The other one. MK. She must have left. All right. I'm going to move on to Samantha's reading. Oh, my nose is getting itchy again. I always feel like I have tiny hairs on my face when I'm channeling. All right. Samantha G, I have 2 deceased brothers. Any messages from them? Thanks. So I was just called to a channeling I had earlier today with a gentleman I was sitting with. I've only ever seen twice. His name was Derek. And the name Rob came up then too. It's interesting because there were 2 uncles of his that had passed. Something about a blue blanket and something in a desk, an antique type style desk in the back of a drawer. And being that when you said that, your 2 brothers, I pinged into that information and I was like, Okay, just 1 second. What did I do with my, there it is, doodad. I have too many things all around here. You're welcome. Oh, it feels better. Well, you're definitely being expanded right now. Hello, Eileen. Samantha, you're being expanded right now. You yourself are hearing whispers. It's like you have a different energy now per se than you used to have, or you're coming into this energy of a new you. Were you really close to one of your brothers and not the other one? Closer to one than the other. One had a special bond with you in some sort of way. I feel at times he felt that it was just enough or a battle to survive. One of them had some mental issues or could never get over some things or something like that. And it had a lot to do with what he felt like he deserved and false promises that were brought into his life. And it's like he couldn't tame the lion anymore within. Aw. It's like he wanted to dance in the sun, but he didn't know how to. It's like he couldn't. I don't know how long ago they passed. I have the number 32 here or 23. But yeah, there's some sort of, did something go on at someone's celebration of life or funeral or something? It's almost like before someone's funeral or something, they found out that they were pregnant and then upset that the brother would never get to see the baby or something. And they view that baby as like an extension of themselves here. Whether it would have been their nephew or their sibling or their whatever. No way. With wife and one child. So he wants to talk about the child. Obviously. Something about the number 19. 32. Do you know the dates or how old they were, or because I have the number 19 and 32. The one that had the drinking issue was the one that had mental issues. The number 19 is attached to him. Did he call someone princess all the time? That's what I'm getting. Like he viewed himself as the desert prince. He viewed himself as the prince. And somebody else was the princess. And there's a gift coming. I don't know to who or to what. But it's very generous, and it's almost like it's a gift of something someone's been withholding for some time, but they've made the decision to give a generous gift. The thing is, you've got to be open to receiving whatever gift that is. Is this a spiritual gift? Because I literally just got goosebumps. Oh, yeah. Was there something to do with family property and tough communication that came around that? It's so interesting how they talk or show me pictures, because like if you would sit there, they'd show me them looking down on a room of people grieving or trying to have a good time but yet grieving. And they themselves are celebrating how beautiful their life was and how many people it touched. It's almost like when they want people to come together on their behalf, it's like so that they can have everyone all around at once to hug them. That's what funerals or celebrations of life are about. Now, what I've channeled before, I perceived this from what I channeled before, is that, what I perceived from this as what I've heard before, is that there's this, okay, he's interrupting me. Somebody talked about a family crest or something that was important. Was he talking about having a family crest made or something? Or is there a family crest? I'm getting like a two letters or something on a shield or a plaque, or I don't know, something. He's calling it the family crest. It's like the royal family would have a stamp with their crest on it, so you knew it was them. They'd also have that crest on everything. Okay, so he's saying that he actually looked at his family as royalty. He felt like he was a king by having them. Not surprising he called his daughter princess, but there's something about a family crest. And I'm seeing a wooden box with a stamp on the top. Could be burnt in. It has a buckle, a latch, a key thing you put in. Not the crest, doesn't have a key. That's on top. It's like wood burnt in or something. I don't know what he's talking about there, but and he just showed me a man with a feather out of his hair, which is my symbol for Native American roots. I have the letters LP, whether it's a family crest or somebody he knows with the letters LP, because they just showed me this. And who did this deck of cards, her name was Lisa Parker. Or the family, that has to do with the stability of the family or being guided, some sort of victory that's not happened yet. I'm getting the feeling that there's something in his will or something. There's a bit of bickering over, even to this day. Three of Pentacles. He just wishes everyone could work together and get along. That's what I'm getting. There's some sort of interference for divine purpose. Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, holding on tight to something. There's some kind of man, I'm telling you, there's some people in your family that like to gossip a lot. This person, yeah, they're talking about the people in the family. It's like, oh my gosh, did you hear what she said? No, she don't do me like that, kind of thing, and blah, 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 all this sort of stuff. It's like somebody likes to gossip a lot. They're chit-chatty about this person's thing and that person's thing. He wants to talk about that chatty person who likes to talk about other people's business. There's some sort of it's almost like a victory could have been had sooner or could still be had, but there's been a missed opportunity. And I got Three of Cups on the bottom. Here I have the three. In the other tarot deck, this is three people that are, you know, basically chit-chatting around the water cooler. Or hanging out, and there's gossip about things going on. He wants you to know that there will be victory had here. If somebody's facing some sort of stress because of family gossip or friend gossip or something, he wants you to know that there's going to be victory had here, but it's been delayed because that person needs to reap what they've sown, and in order for that to happen, more needs to come out. So it's almost like, don't try and force it all to stop or force people to this, force people to that. There's something that needs to come out about what's going on there. So allow people to get loose-lipped. He literally, no wonder, right? He literally said, provide the booze, throw a party, let people get loose-lipped. You'll find out so much that you need to know. I can't even. Look at that. Throw the party, Three of Cups. What does that look like in the other tarot deck, right? Around the water cooler. Provide the booze if you want to. Ace of Wands, you'll find out lots that you need to know. And what do I have next? Justice. Leave it to a drinker to say, provide the booze. Let people get loose-lipped. Heck, encourage it. Yeah, I hear you saying, I don't want to get involved in that kind of crap. And he's like, fine, go be in your hermit mode about it. That's cool. Go ahead, do what you got to do. But I'm telling you, if you listen, pay attention, Wheel of Fortune spin in your favor, because there's some sort of something that you've been dealing with that he's trying to help you with. It's like he says, I didn't always get drunk just for the fun of it. It's like if you could prove that you're having a good time and you could enjoy the booze and all this sort of stuff, you know, he's using it as an excuse. So he's laughing and he's like, whatever. What do you know? He says to me. Sometimes, in order to get the information you need, you must go ahead and be in part of the circumstance or situation, just like an undercover agent would, right? They go and pretend to be in that whole scenario and whatever to find out the information they needed to find out. Yeah, I'm going to say that in July, 20th to August 22nd is going to bring some sort of clarity to you and justice your way. And I think honestly, when this happens, you're going to have an all out, like, your emotions are just going to burst because of the weight you've been carrying in your mind, in your body, and in your soul because of it. And he wants you to know that he's sorry about that you're carrying this in some sort of way. It's got something to do with him, and he feels responsible. But he's like, he's flippant. He's going like, but you got this, right, sis? He's like, you got this. And he laughs and turns around. He's that kind of a cocky little bugger, I'm not going to lie. A little bit of a cocky bugger. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo, and fixed signs, Libra. Fixed signs? Yeah, I think so. I don't know what signs are on the Wheel of Fortune. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, he's a cocky bugger. And he likes it. He's Libra. Well, there you go. That explains Libra. They can be a little bit cocky, right? Yeah, basically he's coming across to you to apologize. Knave of Cups. He wants to apologize for, and there's three little ones here. That's like you and your two brothers. It's almost like he wants to apologize for not having this as his priority, and this is cups, so it very well could be drinking. Wants to apologize for that and not putting the three of you as a priority. So the other brother has just come forward now. Is there something about a necklace or something with this second brother? He was money hungry. This second brother was very much about money. I'm getting this type of energy. It's like gimme, or yeah, no, it's like, or he was very he liked to devise a plan. That's what I'm getting. I just heard that song. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. So it's like they shared a middle name or something? Or they shared something name-wise. And whenever I go out, people always shout, here goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. It's almost like you leave a building and say, Elvis has left the building. They were close, yeah. Were they blood family? Or were they half brother and sister? Half brothers. One of them had a very stern face, like a... It's kind of like... He was always like... Even when he smiled, he still had this stern brow about him. Like his brow was furrowed or stern. The second brother. What was the second brother's name? Just tell me, I don't want to guess. Charles. Was he a married man or engaged or was he a player and didn't like commitment? Just wanted to play and have fun. He was married, he? I don't know who he was married to, but I want to tell you that there's a message he wants to give to her. And that even though passed with wife and child, this is the second brother we're talking about, yeah? Wasn't that the first brother, or was that the last brother we just talked about was the one who one child survived? Did you have two brothers that passed, you said? Oh, okay, gotcha. One of them was an animal lover. Like, more so than the usual animal lover. It's like he had a hard time speaking his truth or whatever, but there was something about animals he loved, Mark, yeah. What did Charles do for a living? Baker? Candlestick maker? I don't get these weird things going through my head. Cook. You see, this is why I get these weird things going through my head. That's why I say them. That's affirmative, yes. I got the 6 of Wands. And I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands. I think you and I've had this conversation before, Samantha, about your mom having spiritual abilities. Whether she knew it or not. I have the Page of Cups clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and Star card. Yeah. Blackbird, Seven of Wands. She almost like wish she'd worked harder at it or admitted it more to herself. Okay, your mom's just wanting to talk now. She says, there's a... She's getting very emotional. Like your mama's getting very emotional. Like she wants to tell you something. She's emotional about it. She wishes, and there's one circumstance that's going to really ring true in your mind. And I think that you think about it frequently, and it may even be something that you've had to overcome. I think there's been some sort of doubt as to whether she loved you as much or liked you as much or understood you. Yeah, that's the word I'm getting. Understood you in a way that she understood her boys. It's like different. She says that there's in some sort of way that there's some sort of abandonment thing that you feel where she's concerned, and she was way too hard on you. She wants you to know that on the other side, seeing all of her as to who she is, she sees that, and she wants to tell you that she is sorry for it and that she should have stood up for you in this circumstance. It would have brought a soul generational level healing for you to the situation. And she's apologizing because now it's like she feels like you're tied to it and you won't be able to let it go. But the reason she's coming forward to say this to you is because she wants to try and bring healing to that little girl that she didn't actually see as bright as she actually is. Oh, look at that. I can't even. You see, the spiritual connection goes so deep. The love goes so deep, Samantha, from her to you. There's going to be a gift for you when you pass. May the time be far from now. When you pass, you're going to receive a gift on the other side for having endured this. It may even be before you pass. Because it's part of your spiritual... It's like she's working on bringing it towards you, helping to bring it towards you. But if it doesn't get towards you, you will receive it when you pass. Yeah, it's being held back due to decision yet that is in... Give me a word. It's being held in escrow for you. Because you've had to have great strength and emotional balance. Something to do with the King of Cups here. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And it's like you've had, because all this happened, you had to work through something that was unnecessary and tame an inner beast within you. over this whole thing. And she wants you to know that she might not have seen you as you were then, as you are, as the brilliance that you are when she was alive, but she sees it now. I'm telling you, it's not even, it's not even adoring you. It's like she's holding you up like this. Like she honors you. She honors you. Yeah. My hairs are literally on end with goosebumps. Woofy. All right, who is next? Hello, Life Growth. Marianne was next, I believe. Let's make sure I'm correct about that. Yes, Marianne was next. Okay, some insight on me and this guy that I'm getting serious with. What is with this amazing pull we both feel? I guess my question is, why would you want to know what's with it? Just enjoy it, maybe? Oh, thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. So you see, is Marianne in the room? Can you say something to me, Marianne, so I know you're hearing me? You're there listening? We have the moon card. There's something that's going to come forward on the full moon that may very well look like the same. Okay, this person reminds you of somebody from the past, the good parts of that somebody. And it's an amazing pull and it feels amazing. It's because you're in tune with them. There's going to be something that happens around the full moon eclipse on the 26th. They want you to not freak out. They want you not to be a runner. And don't put on your runners. Yes, I'm telling you. All up in your head, damn that shit. It's actually a gift. It's like they're giving you time. Marianne, have you've been told by the divine you're supposed to do something that you've not stepped into yet? Or they've given you a gift that you're supposed to reach down and start to grab by this, you know, and start manifesting that? This person, it feels so strong because you've known them before, past life possibly. I just want to say that whatever happens around the Scorpio full moon on the 26th, I really want you to take a pause, not stop the relationship. It's not what I mean. I'm just really hearing, like, take a knee, take a breath, and don't freak the F out. The reason that this person is, well, they feel like home to you. Now, what I can tell you about home right now is Cancer is the sign of the nurturing mother energy, which is home. And Mars is there to make a whole bunch of fuckery in what you feel like home is, okay? So between now and the end of eclipse season, I really want you to understand that what's happening is not to break the relationship apart, but happening in order to bring the relationship together at an even deeper level. It's like healing past issues. There's something to do with accountability here, challenging information, or something that's going to bring about a victory. Yeah, so they really want you to make sure that it's not a do or die scenario. Nothing. They want you, okay, what I'm being told is they're saying nothing right now is a deal breaker. What you would sit there and say, nope, if they do that to me, that's it, I'm done. If they do this, if they do this, if they do this, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. It's like the Temperance card. It's like temper your expectations. It's not so that you can run, but so that that person can learn. And there's something to do with Cancer energy of of the mother and home and nurturing whatever's going to happen or you're going to hear or whatever's going to be going around is like they need you to be nurturing. It's to help heal your person's little boy within. But you've got to take on type of mother and nurturing energy in order for that to happen. That's good. I'm telling you though, there's something that's going to come around the full moon eclipse on the 26th that's going to make you want to run. You're not sure what to do about that. Yep. It's going to put you up in the Eight of Swords energy. So if you can look at him and nurture him as a, pull up that mother energy of yours and nurture him, that's where it will help heal his. If you walk away from this, like, it'll help him put the burdens down. See, he feels, he's gonna feel, I feel this is coming in his world, but it's gonna challenge you as well. He feels like he's walking a tightrope, and the problem, and well, you probably both feel this way, but the problem with it is you're taking a leap of faith in even moving forward together, but you're not sure if the divine is going to help you step on this wand over here and avoid the fiery lava. The thing is, it's not about trying to find the next wand to step on or whichever. It's about really trusting that as you take that step, the divine can magically just appear the next place for you to step on. It's like, it's not saying, they're not saying to deny hurt or deny the truth or to deny anything that's happening, but just try to perceive it from a higher perspective. Perceive it from a higher perspective. I don't know who's over there talking, but it's kind of funny. They're like, oh, just forget it. Just forget all that fancy mumble jumble. Just tell her like it is. Don't lose your shit. That's what they just said. They're standing there like this as I'm talking. Then I'm like, stop it. Just tell her not to lose her shit. That's what well, that was a lot faster now, wasn't it? Yeah, look at this. Challenging information and take a knee. Relax. Yeah, I think so. Like, take a knee. Four Swords, take a rest, relax, chill. They know you can handle it. That's why you're going through it. That's funny. So that's your answer about you and your sweetheart. I literally just shuffled and got the same card again, you see. Take a knee. It's very important. Just take a knee. Life growth, a general reading about finances, please. Okie dokie. You're so very welcome. That was kind of a cute reading. Yeah. Finances for you. Well, my goodness. Life growth. It seems there's more stability than you actually think there is. I just heard, why is it that she doesn't see, or they don't see what's just been given to them? So I have the King of Pentacles. Stability, financial abundance, all of those sorts of things. Or this is someone coming in for you. I have the Justice card next, where you've been wronged financially. Justice is coming. You could be dealing with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or Libra. But then see, as this is here, this beautiful energy, the first two cards, the next card I get is the Eight of Swords. It's like, you know, there's something that you know that you know that you know. You know that you know that you know. It's like, oh no, it's just my fear. Oh no, it's just, no, that's not happening. No, it's just this. Oh no, 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 that's not happening. It's just that. This is the only card that you have in this whole thing that is stopping you up in whatever it is you're dealing with. It's like not honoring the truth that you know. There's some sort of truth that you know is the truth. I'm going to tell you right now, there's some sort of thing about karma for you, because I just heard karma's a bitch. And I don't usually get karma with the Justice card, but I so just got that. And there is a victory coming your way. A gift, a small gift, perhaps. What's with, there's something about a rock. You picking one up, or someone giving you a rock or a something with a word on it, kind of like, it could be something similar to this Satnam. See this rock I have here? Is this a gift, a Six of Pentacles, of a rock, a ring? What's that about, Spirit? I'm going to pull a clarifier on it because I'm a little confused at the moment. No, I'm a whole lot confused at the moment. What's this rock about? So there's talk around the water cooler. There's something that you know is true. Whether you think it's just talk or you think you're like, you're not really sure what to think about it being it sideways, because upright it's yay, upside down it's like, and you know, here it's like, well, I don't know, you know. Gift of time, money, or effort. Could be actually just a gift. What's this gift? Does someone hold a key, or did they used to keep a key under a rock by the front door? Or under a, I'm hearing a rock. Well, I wonder if that rock is the last pentacle, because that's a gift of time, money, or effort. And not literally, the next card I have is the Six of Wands. It's a victory. Brand new beginning. Temperance. The Emperor and the King of Wands. There's some sort of legality could be here. Signing paperwork for a new business or a new start up of some sort. Could be a house. I don't have property here, but someone could be getting engaged. Hey, Janelle, welcome. It's $10. Yeah. It's like, see, this guy, your King of Wands here, he's looking at the Emperor, who's a judge, boss, CEO, whatever, saying, okay, what say you? What say you? And it's almost like the Emperor's keeping his mouth shut. And this is kind of the energy of, you know, it's like, you don't speak until I've asked you a question type thing. It's like someone's lording something over another, and this person's sitting here waiting for communication. But it all has to do regarding a brand new beginning, or feeling like you're waiting for someone's say-so on the beginning of a new venture. And the Divine's asking you to have some temper your expectations about, it's like I'm hearing someone sitting there tapping their nails going, come on, come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hurry up, I want to see what the deal is. I've started this thing, I want to do this thing, but there's like something in the way of, it's like someone's keeping their mouth shut. This is why I wonder if it's almost a work thing to a certain extent, because it's like a communication around the water cooler. Is someone getting a new project and being able to step forward with that and do what they'd like with it in their own kind of way. It's going to take great strength, whatever's going on. I don't know what's happening in your world right now, life growth, financially, but the divine's saying you're more financially sound than you think you are, and that karma is coming, justice is coming. You're all up in your head about the who's, the what, the where's, the when, the how, the struggle, but on top of this card there is an eagle that, or an owl that is all knowing. Know the truth and see the truth because you can. And there's something you've had intuitive nudges about. The divine wants you to pay attention. It's not just you going, oh no, that's it can't be. It's actually going to take a lot of strength for you to embrace this energy in yourself. Because sometimes our intuition can tell us things that aren't incredibly wonderful, or we don't feel wonderful about them. So there's a certain amount of denial that actually happens. Okay, so I'm going to put these away now. And I'm just going to pull a couple cards on your finances. I don't know what that's all about, or maybe that's something that's coming in that you're not aware of yet. And I want to say, I think you're actually pretty good at listening to your intuition. But I think it's almost like you need it to be a huge intuitive nudge in order to pay it credence. And it's the quiet one that is the one. Yeah. All right, finances for life growth, finances. Oh, I got the Strength card again. And the Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. It's almost like if someone would hurry up and say what it is that they want to say, or do what it is that needs doing next, we could put an end to this shit. And then the new start could happen. And I got the Queen of Pentacles. I got then looking at your options. Are you waiting for money? There's a spiritual journey here, man. Because I got like 1, 2, well, it's 2 sevens, but like, yeah. And I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Is it a loan or something? It's almost like someone's waiting for someone else's say-so, a judge's say-so, or somebody in power's say-so about moving forward. And it's clouded. Your intuition is correct. What your intuition tells you is correct. Oh, yeah. I can't make this any clearer. What your intuition, High Priestess, tells you is absolutely correct. Ace of Pentacles. It's going to be clouded for a little while longer. That's what I'm getting. It's like a... I have so many messages coming in all at once, I can't even decipher. Like... I think it's because there's so much confusion. It's like you're here in the center, that's you, okay? And then there's like all of these different thoughts and trajectories about which way it could come or how it could look or all of these sorts of things. But I mean, the basis of the thing was the King of Pentacles, so, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's gonna turn out very well for you. Oh yeah. I got the Sun card here, along with the Five of Wands. It's going to take some massive shifts and change. And I got the Magician again and the Six of Swords, moving away from rough waters to calm waters. It's almost still, though, at some point, someone will sit there and say, well, that's a nice little gift, but it's still not enough. Like someone feels like it's not enough. I don't know. That's what I'm getting for you. As you've been carrying heavy loads equal on your shoulders, almost like you get sore shoulders. Carrying the load yourself. What's the outcome? Tell me what's the outcome. Well, I already know it's the victory card because that's what I got. Well, there you go. Yeah. I got the 10 of Cups. This is what I've got for you. This is all about abundance of all kinds, man. That's beautiful. Along with the victory card from the other spread I pulled was the outcome, victory, and 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. Well, no wonder you can just kind of sit there because, like, intuitively, you feel that there will be victory. You do. All right. Who's next? I have Imguvera, I want to say. Present moment reading for you. I just got told to pull you a soul card. You're very welcome, life growth. Whatever that name is. Whoa! Holy crap. Yeah, that came out fast. Alignment. So there's some sort of truth that's coming out for you. Hello, Miss Liz. Guevara, there's some sort of truth, seeing, a knowing, something that's coming out for you, and it's going to align you into the new. This is what's happening right now. Liz, all you have to do is pay a $10 fee, and then I'll get to you. I want to read this card. I wasn't going to, but I really want to. It's more than just aligning, and it's about massive change. Card number 14. Is someone's birthday on the 14th that's close to you, Guevara? Or something about the number 14 is important. A covenant of mind, body, and spirit. Your soul is your biggest fan. It knows the truth of you and loves you unconditionally. It is continuously streaming this information to you. To tune in, your mind, body, and spirit must all agree in the now. Do this by meditating, focusing on your soul name, enjoying something you love, or having a nap. It is not up to your soul to zap you into alignment. Its job is to maintain your soul station. So you have a frequency to tune into. It's like hitting the save button. The nature of physical life is to create and expand. Sometimes life experiences will pull you out of alignment, so you can understand these experiences from a different angle. When you are out of alignment, you will automatically ask questions and want to create something different. Through this process, you gain clarity about your passions. Being out of alignment can feel awful. It is easy to blame a person or situation when we feel bad. But instead of asking why something is happening, take a breath, return to neutral, and ask what you can create from this situation. And remember, your soul is a consistent, loving home you can return to always. So there's going to be some shifts and changes in your home, or there has been already, feeling lack of stability in where you feel safest. Mars in Cancer with hard aspects right now is all about the home. Also, we have Neptune squares with Mercury, so electronics and water, communication and emotion. It's like there's always an equal and opposite action to every equal and opposite reaction, or I don't know how that goes, but yeah, something like that. That's what I'm getting for you. So if you feel like you've been trying to get yourself in alignment, or you feel aligned, you're going to be going out of alignment soon, and it's for divine purpose. We're not all here to be in alignment at each given time, for each given reason, for each given moment, for each given thing. You cannot sit on a life trajectory on the safety fence all the time. The balance, keep that balance, because if you do, then you've lived a life sitting on the fence. sometimes you have to be bolted off that fence or torn off that fence or whichever in order to live a whole balanced life. You've got to been able to work in this side of things and then find balance there, and then you've got to be able to work on this side of things and find balance there. So it's not bad or even negative or even whatever to feel out of alignment. In fact, it's wise to acknowledge that you're being held out of alignment for good reason. There's that. All right. Next was Janelle. Janelle, darling. Is my Virgo lover good for me, or should I move on? So my guides just had a chat with me. It's like, why can Virgos right now not enjoy the ride? I have the Eight of Wands, communication coming in fast. I have the Sun card, absolute clarity, happiness, blessings. You're going to be able to rest and relax. You're just not sure which option is the most sound option. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. You see, you feel like there's lying and cheating and stealing. You feel like there's nefarious nonsense going on. Now, am I lying to myself, Halo, or is it actually the truth? That's a good question. I'm telling you, whatever of this nefarious, it's like the green monster of jealousy and envy coming out here. The Wheel of Fortune is going to spin on that. There's going to be a positive time of change. I think you see something or have heard something or are concerned that there's jealousy from this person. Is it kind of like you have a success and then they say, oh, well, I can do this too, or I can this too. It's like there's something that's very divinely timed about this situation, whatever you're going through. And it's like the not being able to pick the right here, the right now of actually whether it will work out or not is divinely timed. Is he encouraging towards you being successful, just as long as it's not as successful as him? Does he say things kind of like, oh, this is going to be great, you'll do this and you'll do this, and then it's like, oh, but make sure you do that. No, but make sure you do that. No, make sure you do this. And I don't know, there's something about some energy you're feeling that doesn't ring very kind to you. It's almost like some sort of word he says. Yeah, see, like what you're thinking is never good enough. That's why that came out. That's why that came out. That happened to me too. Oh, you have that idea? Oh my gosh, you could do this. Oh, you could do that. Oh my gosh, you can't just go work at this job place or this thing. You could become like the owner of that building. It makes you feel like what your ideas are never good enough. Yeah, very triggering, I'd say. So it's a karmic cycle. This person's been brought to you to help you break that. Except it's not him that's the issue. If it's very triggering, I would say that possibly a mom or somebody when you were a child also did that to you. So how do we stop it from letting it trigger us? Here's what you do. I'll tell you exactly what you do. By telling him what you want to do, you're actually letting some of that power from that seed go out of your idea. And then when he changes it, even more power from that seed or that spark or idea is taken. You get a new idea. And you say, oh, yeah, I just got a new idea. And he's like, what? And say, no, I don't want to say anything yet. I got to ponder this. I got to really think about it. You see what I'm saying? It diffuses his ability to trigger you in any way, shape, or form. And in some sort of way puts you back in control of your own dreams and ideas. Yeah, he does. Because if you don't tell him everything, then he's got nothing to make you feel small over. And if you absolutely have to, tell him something else. Tell him something else. There's something that he's come into your life to heal this triggering thing in you, but it's for you to learn how to manage your triggers. Sure he does. So it's up to you. And divine timing will show you when you are supposed to. When the wheel turns, divine timing will show you if you are supposed to leave or put in the work. But you're going to want to put in the work. So sometimes when you're dealing with people and you don't like their behavior, the best way to deal with it is to allow it to trigger you, but mirror back to them what they're doing to you. Oh, I'm going to be a car salesman. Oh, well, you should own the car salesman shop. Well, if he's already a CEO, say, well, why haven't you created a whole chain of restaurants? Why haven't you created a whole chain of your business then? Because it seems to me that would be really a good thing to do. Well, the thing is, by being triggered and recognizing your triggers, you're not tricking yourself. You're right bang on par. You're right bang on par. See. It takes a really small and insecure person to make an idea you have come up in your mind not smart enough or big enough, and not support you in it, even if they think it could be small. And actually, I want to say to you that he's being triggered as well, because his insecurities are needing him to say this. I actually think both of you had parents that did the same thing to you. Oh, well, you could become this. Why would you stop at doing this when you could become this? And what it does is put you in an energy of defeat. Do you know how I know this? Because I did this to my children. My parents did this to me. You see what I'm saying? Just doing something, it leaves you in the energy of just doing something because you want to do it and you love to do it is never good enough. It always has to be the top rung of the situation. And it teaches children not to feel led. Because if they feel led and they do what they're going to do, then they are never going to do it good enough. Yeah. You see. Healing karmic ties. Dealing with karmic situations. Not letting it end because it's a vicious cycle. Not the relationship, but the karmic tie. Because I'm telling you, if it's triggering you, it doesn't matter if it's him. Doesn't matter if it's another person, unless you somehow heal that. Same person's gonna do the same thing. Or you're gonna feel this energy of the not being able to end this karmic thing, and you might end the relationship and go about your way, and the next person you bring into your life, then you're gonna end up doing that to them. You see what I'm saying? So it's something you need to work on. It's not necessarily about dumping the person. Maybe it is. It's up to you. Yeah. Yeah, you do. And you want movement forward. You don't want to have to choose between what you're going to do is good enough or committed enough or anything. So the only way to heal is to not tell a person what your new ideas are and to keep those things between you and spirit. And if he says he wants you to tell him everything, or you feel like that, then just don't tell him anything about what the new idea is. Don't even act surprised. When you have a new idea, just say, I'm going to take that up with you, Spirit. You hold that one for me. We'll see what we can make of it without his input. Because here we have you. Say this is you in the middle. We have his input from this side and his input from this side. And somewhere in all of the middle of it, we have the soul tie that's causing the triggering situation in the first place. Yeah, you see, the only way to heal it is through the emotion. But look, when you go through the emotion of it, how much food there is for your soul in this water. And the cup that you get to hold up. It's beautiful. And it's just that you have it, and it's a victory. I hope that resonated for you. That's what I got. My darlings, I've been on here for 1 hour and 42 minutes and some. I am going to head off. I love you, and I hope you stay well. You're very welcome. Take care. Blessings. And to all of those who are here, good morning, good evening, and good night, because I don't know where you are in the world. Love you guys. Bye for now.